Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. Happy Merry Christmas Eve to you all out there. Have you got all your Christmas presents wrapped yet? Do you still need to start that, or you just have a few left? I know I still need to get some wrapping done, so hopefully this video will encourage you to get all your Christmas presents wrapped tonight. So go ahead, get your assembly line ready with your presents, your tape, your boxes, your tissue paper, and go ahead and put this video up on your iPhone, your iPad, your TV, however you watch your YouTube videos. And let's get these Christmas presents wrapped together. Okay guys, now this video was filmed over several different days. I would come in from work after 5 and try to get a lot of my Christmas chores done. And in today's video, I'm just taking a perfume sampler that I got at Victoria's Secrets during Black Friday. And it's got 6 little samplers in it. And I'll take 2 perfume samplers, put it in a little tissue bag, put it in a cute little gift bag. And I don't know about you guys, but I pretty much go to McDonald's in the morning times to get coffee 2 or 3 times a week, and then I've got a fast food place that I like to go for on my lunch hour every now and then. And through this year I've just made a couple of friends there, and so I really just wanted to give them a little something to acknowledge their kindness and just their hard work, because these ladies show up almost every time that I'm there getting something. They're there, so I know they work really hard. So, and guys, if y'all could have just seen the joy on their faces when I just drove to the drive-thru and just said Merry Christmas, thank you for being so kind, showing the love of Jesus Christ to someone is just so fun. And you don't really have to share Jesus at that moment, but just say, may God bless you, or something like that. But anyway, it might be a little cheesy to some of you guys, but I so enjoy giving out little gifts to people like that, especially when it's so unexpected. Okay, so now that I've got my little perfume gifts done, for our Bible study class, we've got, I think, 8 or 9 ladies. And so I went to Hobby Lobby and bought these precious little vintage ornaments. Y'all saw these before in one of my little prior home decor tours. But these little vintage, I bought every one they had there, y'all. I just adore them. So, and of course they were half off, so they were really inexpensive. So I'm just going to take a little ornament and put them in a little bag. And when we have our little Christmas party for our Bible study, I'll give out these little bags. But just something special and something just cute, and just to show you guys a little gift if you still needed a last minute Christmas gift.
That are gentle, working and able, feet in the wine press, build up a township, opals and diamonds, beauty for ashes, silk in the sunshine, oil of gladness, tower of justice.
Okay, now that all my little gifts are taken care of, let's go into a different day where I've come in after work. I've got all my presents ready in boxes, and then I'm ready to start wrapping them. Okay friends, I'm in my office and I've just kind of got a little gift wrapping station, I guess you could say, set up in here. Start here with all of these boxes that are full of gifts. Now, I would have filmed me putting each present inside these boxes. However, my family watches my videos and I did not really want them to see what I got them beforehand. So what I've done, I've taken the time to put each gift inside of a box. And so now I've got my wrapping paper out, my scissors, my tape, my tissue paper, and this box down here has all of my ribbons and stuff like that in it. So we'll just start gift wrapping and then putting everything under the tree. One more thing I'll show y'all. What I like to do is once I put them in the box itself, I try to can see this, put the child's name on it or the person's name on it. So then when I go to wrap it, I'll know who it belongs to. So every one of these gifts right here in a white box already has the name on the back of it to make it easier. So when I wrap it, I can go ahead and put a name tag on it. Okay, I've got two different types of wrapping paper. I've got this sweet little deer wrapping paper that I'm gonna try to just wrap the grandkids' presents in. Then I've got this pretty paper. Let's see if you can see it. It's got holly berries on it. And let's see what it says. It says Happy Holidays, I believe, Merry and Bright. And this is what I'll wrap the adult packages in. So I always start off good and start wrapping it the way it should be. And then I get lazy after my 50th present and just start wrapping. But today I'm just gonna do the grandkids in this paper and the adults in this paper. I just wanted to show y'all a sneak peek of Ziggy. He is always hanging out wherever I'm at. Okay, now that I've done all that talking, let's stop and get down to the nitty gritty and let's get some presents wrapped.
I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light and picked me.
And you guys will notice throughout my wrapping that I do not do anything really fancy. I have 3 children and 5 grandchildren, and I do not have time to make every package extra fancy. So at this point, when I'm just trying to wrap all the boxes, I'm just wrapping them up and putting name tags on them. So that's my main goal right now. I tell you though, one thing that's really helped me out this year is this is my first year to have 2 Christmas trees. So I've got this little tall one that's in my tall skinny one that's in here in my office / the kids' playroom. And so I am going to leave all of the grandbabies' presents. I'm going to wrap them in this deer wrapping paper, and I'm going to put all their presents under this Christmas tree. And then all of my the adult packages in the den or the living room. So that has really helped me a lot this year to kind of keep those presents separated.
No, he never left my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss and the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. The greatest love there is. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is.
Okay, so have you noticed that I try to make my name tag before I start wrapping my gifts? Of course, right here, I didn't make my name tag first, so I kind of had to unwrap it a little bit, see whose name was on the bottom, and then make my name tag and then continue to wrap. So when I'm going to wrap a whole bunch of gifts, it truly helps me when I've got all the names under, written on the box, and then I can just wrap away. But the main goal is to make sure I make that name tag before I start wrapping. By this time, guys, I am totally exhausted. However, when I move these boxes and can finally see the floor, that kind of keeps me going and pushes me to keep wrapping these gifts. Well, let me know in the comment section if this is how you do your gifts. Kind of get a little assembly line going and wrap a whole bunch at one time, or do you wrap your gifts as you buy them?
Jingle them bells and frolic. Oh, by gosh, some stalling. Eggnog, gin and tonic make Yuletide gay and jolly. Same procedure every year. I just can't get enough. I drink till Rudolph reappears. A toast to him, that red-nosed dear.
This is as fancy as I'm going to get today, guys. That big package is for my son, and that smaller package is for my grandson. And those are matching shirts for them. So I went ahead and just put a bow around those gifts so that when we go to open up presents, I can hand one to Jonathan and one to JD so they can open them at the same time.
count the hours and minutes till the last week of December. For me, the Christmas spirits flow as early as September. It's the best of seasons. Come and raise your glass and sing. No need for other reasons. Glory to the newborn King. I drink to Santa and his helpers too. Here's to mistletoes and here's to you. Jingle them bells and frolic, come, let's sing and dance and cheer. It's the best time of the year, the best day of the year. Yes, it is the best day of the year. Hear, hear.
Okay, so now we're getting into wrapping some of the adult presents, and a lot of them were the same size boxes. So what I did is I just went ahead and just cut a bunch of sheets the same size, so it would be easier for me to wrap the gifts. Instead of trying to cut the paper as I wrap each box, I just cut a bunch of sheets the same length, and I think I've got 4 or 5 boxes that are the same size, so it's a lot easier for me to get a whole bunch wrapped at one time.
And how big old Santa's gonna fit in our chimney anyway. And Mama, what happens if it's just no good? Will it simply move on to the next house in the neighborhood? I don't think I can leave this be.
And just in case you're wondering, Robin, do you use bows at all? I used to buy just like those big packages of bows, and I would put a bow on each present. And then after I've got them under the Christmas tree, the bows would just start falling off no matter what I did. So I don't put bows on there until I go to put all my gifts under the tree. You'll see here in a minute. And I kind of stack a bunch of the gifts underneath the tree to give me more room. And what I'll do is the couple of presents that are kind of showing that are on the outside, I'll put some bows on that. So you'll see in a minute. I'm just about to be done wrapping all of these gifts, but you'll see when I go to put them underneath the tree in the living room. I'll show you how I do put a couple of bows on the packages.
I don't think I can let this go. I've gotta see this through, you know. It's me and the chimney tonight. I'm not taking my eyes off of it. Me and the chimney tonight.
Alright, so real quickly, let me vacuum because I've got a flock tree. I always need to vacuum, but I'm going to vacuum real quickly, and then we'll get all the presents that I wrapped up under the tree. And then you'll also see that I used a couple of gift bags. I really like to have matching gift bags also. That's probably as fancy as I'm going to get, is all my adult presents will be wrapped in the same paper, and I'll also have the same gift bags here under the tree. As you watch me vacuum, I would love to hear from all of my friends out there that still have children at home. I know I have a lot of those here. But let me know how you do Santa Claus. Do you guys wrap your Santa Claus gifts? Or do you not wrap your Santa Claus gifts? When our children were at home, Santa gifts were never wrapped. So that saved us a lot of time. So I would love to hear from you guys if you wrap your Santa gifts or you don't wrap your Santa gifts.
We are a cold December night, snowflakes fall, wonderful, magical. It's that time when everybody smiles are shining bright.
Okay, and here's where I mentioned earlier that I don't put a bow on every single gift under the tree. However, once I get all the gifts underneath the tree, I do add a couple of bows to some presents just to make it prettier and just more aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
A very Christmas way. Soon there will be sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's the number one.
Okay friends, I'm going to show you an after shot of the living room Christmas tree and then an after shot of the grandkids Christmas tree. I sure hope that you sit down and got some wrapping done with me also. Let me know in the comment section if you accomplished any of your gift wrapping tonight. As you're watching my video, I appreciate you guys so much. I pray that you guys have a Merry Christmas. Let's all remember the true reason for the season, and that is Jesus' birth. I do pray that you all have a Merry Christmas with your family and a Happy New Year. And guys, I will see you next year. Bye.
I'll hold your hand so tight.